Tina Dupuy, because you are a helper for the chillins, for the baby chillins, you like to give the little history lessons because now we have Jebby. Oh, by the way, could you load the liar cannon?
Sure.
This whole Citizens United, McCutcheon, dark money, SuperPAC stuff. Jeb Bush said that there will be no coordination with the SuperPAC if I run. Wink.
He accidentally said he was running. He already said, because I'm running for president. I mean, if I'm going to maybe run for president. He already, the cat's already out of the bag.
Yeah. What a scam that is. Because so if he doesn't actually say he's running yet, like they can keep raising money. It's such a load. He said he's not violating the law by raising money for a super PAC ahead of a possible presidential campaign, and there will be no coordination at all with the outside group. Bob Schieffer asked him about recent charges that he's avoided announcing his candidacy so he could continue to raise unlimited funds through his super PAC, Right to Rise, which he stole from Cialis. A move experts say tests the limits of campaign finance
regulations. Also sounds like a yeast infection, by the way.
That is true. That is true.
Okay.
That was going to get a different reaction. Sorry.
That is really gross when it rises.
So gross.
Oh, yikes.
But not as gross as Jeb being president.
Like a big thing of like Hawaiian bread.
Not as gross as war crimes.
No.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Compare and contrast. When he was asked if he felt he violated any campaign finance laws, he said, no, of course not. I would never do that.
The question is, were you lying then? Are you lying now? Or are you not, in fact, a chronic and habitual liar?
But the question is if he felt that he was breaking the law.
Right.
They never feel like they're breaking the law.
Yeah.
We're torturing people, but we're not breaking the law.
Right. Do you feel like you're a war criminal, George W.? No,
I do not.
I do not.
I have no. You're asking someone with no conscience.
Exactly.
How
they feel.
It was if my dad, when he was an assistant prosecutor at Nuremberg, had asked, Goering.
His
Do
poker
you
buddy.
feel as if you might be a war criminal, or did I hurt your feelings?
Exactly. You're a psychopath. Tell me how you feel
about that. He recently said on the list, we talked to Charlie Pierce about this yesterday. He said, my brother's not going to be a problem at all. I seek out his advice.
Ew, don't. That's not a plus.
Well, that's certainly comforting to the rest of us.
That's not a plus.
He said, I've learned from his successes.
Huh?
Was he asked to list any of those? What would be considered
AIDS
George
in Africa.
W?
AIDS in Africa. Okay.
All right. Good.
There you go.
And I always tried to say something good. He was very good for the effigy business.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's got to make effigies to burn. They got to feed their family.
The pretzel business.
The pretzel business.
Right?
Yeah.
Bush counts among those successes protecting the homeland. Trademark Republican Party.
Except for that
exactly.
Really big one.
Except
for,
as Charlie Pierce calls it, the mulligan. The one mulligan. The one thing.
Yeah.
The
15 Benghazis.
Exactly.
He said, when you're president of the United States and you're confronted with that kind of event, to respond the way he did is admirable.
Meaning 7 minutes of silence.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like pooping his pants while he was reading to kids?
The event that he was warned about repeatedly.
That is admirable. Yes, you did. You made an admirable duty for the United States of America. I love confronted. Like it just, confronted maybe perhaps because you didn't read the memo, that you didn't read the presidential daily briefing. It's just horrible. He was just such a little victim. Okay, so your piece, because you're, do we have nostalgia music? You're trying to school the baby youngins.
Yes.
This is a piece you wrote recently, the Bush years.
Maybe some of the millennials.
Yep.
Who may not have remembered what life was like before Barack Obama.
The Bush years, an explainer by Tina Dupuy. You say, I feel it's my duty to explain the Bush years to the younger or amnesiac Americans who may not remember what life was like before Obama. So let's review. Tina, the big one. We invaded Iraq preemptively.
That is true.
Right.
That happened.
Right. Because we were told to be treated as liberators. With Saddam was behind 9/11. We were told to pay for itself because there was oil and stuff there.
Right.
Iraq had
as liberators.
Right. Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. Fox News totally on board. Judith Miller totally on board, as you say. And anyone who wasn't was a treasonous, flag-burning, queer, vegetarian environmentalist.
Not to put too fine point on it.
As only Tina Dupuy can say it.
Goddamn queer environmentalist. Is our children learning?
Is you putting food on your family? Is you? If you fool me once, can you fool?
Won't get fooled again.
You don't get. Okay. All right. 17 minutes after the hour. That's just the beginning, kids. There's more of the Tina Dupuy Bush explainer, so that we can bring you all up to date.
That's right.
All right.